Hello and welcome to a Smurd P video, and today we're looking at Power Rangers crossover with Cobra Kai from the Lightning collection. Now this is probably the last figure that I need to get before I get the Omega Rangers. I didn't collect these at the time because literally Power Rangers, there was too much coming out, and the crossovers weren't essential to my collection. They're still not essential to my collection. However, I thought I'd grab this and review it because there are a couple of reasons why I still like this figure. So this is the Skeleputty. Nice picture on the side. Cobra Kai on the side. Putty at the bottom. 6.2 inches. These are all the things he came with, which is pretty much what the original Putty came with. And then we've got this nice little picture on the side, which I do like. I do like that a lot. That is a very nice picture. So let me get... yeah, this is why I don't do things like this, because my camera never wants to stay in the right position. Come on. There we go, right? That will do. That will do. There we go. Right, adjust my light. Okay, so here is the Skeleputty. So, there's two reasons why I like this. One is a Power Ranger thing. One is a Karate Kid thing. So, let's start with the Karate Kid thing. So, in Karate Kid... firstly, I must apologize. For some reason, it completely went out of my head that Johnny and his crew, I can't think of Johnny's name. I don't know why. He's one of my favorite characters in Cobra Kai. Was wearing the skeleton outfits as they chased Danny and bullied him after Daniel did something in the toilets, if I remember rightly. Was it with the shower? It's been a long time since I watched it anyway. So, from that perspective, I really, really dig it. Now, from a Power Rangers perspective, I really, really dig this because I may have got my episodes wrong. In episode 2, they have the skeleton monster, and the skeleton monster, who's trying to trap them all in a dimensional portal, if I remember correctly, has putties. And these putties are wearing sort of skeleton outfits. So from that perspective, I thought it was absolute genius. Absolute genius. And I loved it. Now, bear in mind, you're only going to be wearing this from the... showing these from the front. The one bit I can't get my head around, and I felt wasn't needed, was this. Cobra Kai on the back. Now, we've had multiple figures that have had Cobra Kai on the back. If they had avoided this, as a Power Ranger fan, I feel like buying multiples of this would be quite cool. Hoping that we get that Bones figure in the future. Of course, they could, when this break is over, which I hope this is over, hopefully they do a deluxe of, I can't remember his name, the skeleton monster. Bones, was it Bones? They could re-release these without this on here, and I think they would sell reasonably well. But I think these sold really well. This figure is probably one of the, maybe the best figure that they've sold out of the whole bunch. I still have no understanding of what they were trying to achieve in this. So from that perspective, you know, I don't think I'm going to go buy loads of these unless they go on clearance. I don't think. In fact, I'm considering selling this and not keeping this at all, because why do I need one? But if I feel like if they went really cheap, I feel like perhaps, okay, I could buy a few and then hope that the Bones figure happens in the future. So anyway, I love the putty head. The putty head looks very, very cool. And then you've got the very, very simple, the black body with the bones, parts of the bones just popping around there. They didn't clearly want to do the pelvis at all. So I feel like it's done a good job. What would have been cool is if it was an actual bone body. It probably wouldn't have been as strong as it is now. And then you've got the putty pieces on the hands and the feet. Oh, they do the pelvis on the back. Do it on the back, but not the front, which is odd. And then they don't do a spine because they do this bit. So it's a little bit hit and miss. It's not perfect, but it's not the end of the world. I mean, for all I know, that the Bones putties, I feel like I need to watch this episode again. was what's the word? Just they were just wearing a costume over their putty thing, you know. Anyway, articulation. Head goes round, head goes down, head goes up. Head, butterfly joint there. You can lift up there. You can twist there. Always very tight. Twist there. It does have pins in it. This is not pinless. And it does have double joint there. You know, and it's probably very easy for them to use that original putty body. And you got movement on the diaphragm. You got the up and the down there. Then you've got the almost the splits there. Swivel on the thigh. Pins again in the legs. Double joint. Spin on the shin. Lefty, righty, upsy, and come on, a downsy. So we got some good articulation going on there, so which is great. You can get this figure in some beautiful poses. Okay, so what's he come with? So he comes with pretty much the same stuff that it was released with before. And so you can put the punch-in mechanism on there, which is cool. And you can also put the sort of effect. He's been whacked and he's, you know, being destroyed or whatever you want to call it. And then he has two other hands, which are one open, one fist, and then obviously you have this open one. Now what he doesn't come with, which the original putties came with, they came with the extras from the show, the big ball, which was perhaps to make more impact when hitting Power Rangers, and the sword. So this doesn't come with that. Now once again, I'm trying to remember an episode that I probably watched well over a year ago. There could be a possibility that the putties with bones didn't have that. Also, Cobra Kai didn't have that, so maybe that's why they've done this. But anyway, it is a very cool figure. I will get a putty so we can have a look at them together as well. Okay, here is the putty next to the early releases putty, so you can see the sort of difference, which is to be expected. You know, you expect the hands to be different. You expect the boots to be different as well. Not much different in terms of the boots. Boots are very, very similar. And then just the face sculpt is probably a little bit more detailed on this one. This is probably what we would have liked on this. So hopefully if we get any more putties in the future, I don't feel the need for normal putties, but I feel if they did this without the Cobra Kai in the back, I would certainly grab some to boost my my army builds and make a bigger bunch of putties for the Rangers to fight. It would be definitely something that I would be interested from that perspective, even though it was just one episode. You know, I'm a sucker for henchmen, should we say. So anyway, I hope you like my video. If you do, please support my channel by subscribing. Thank you for watching. Thank you to those subscribed to my channel already. And as always, embrace geekiness. Take care. Goodbye.